Hi everyone, now let's talk about generating list by range function. So we can generate list different methods like simple loop method, and then we can use assignment operator using simple loop method, and also we will be using different methods. So here we are using range function also to create a list here. First we need to understand range function here. So range, we have syntax format, and then we have three parameters in range function, or you can say expressions, or you can say parameters or expressions are common here. And then we need to use start, stop, and then we have step process. So that means start means here what is the index number, sequence index number need to start. And when we go for stop here, then up to what number that you need to access the elements. That means, for example, if you need 100, so up to what element and what index number that you need to give, you have to give here. And then step process, that means then whether you want to get consequence values, or you want to get alternative values, or you want to get skipping values. That means you need to, after two values, how many values that you want to remove, so that we can use step process. So one step, two step, three step, like that. So now let's see here. I'm just taking an example, very simple example here. List equal to, then range of, then you can say 1 comma 15, then 1 here. So print of list, you can say. So this is just item that is displayed here. Now creating list directly here, list equal to, then if you are using this one, then it will, as it is, it will display. But if we use here inside that list, if we use multiplication factor, then what will happen? Then let's see here. So list equal to, then multiplication factor, then range of, then 1 to 15 comma 1. Then if we execute here, so it will return values from 1 to 14. 15 means 15 minus 1 here. So then 1 to 14 we can get the values here. And we have one more method that we can use here, and we can use library here, that is numpy. In later classes that you can able to understand numpy, but you don't need to worry about it. Just understand the output here. Then you can say import, this is module import here, import numpy as np, that is alias name for the module name, and then np dot arrange here we have, then range function that we have, and take it is how many values you required, 1 to 15, then one step process. Then it is converted into two list, so that whatever the values that will display, but it has to convert into a list. So that's why we are using converting into range values into list here. You can say converting values here, okay, into list. Then execute here. So it is converting from range values 1 comma 15, then it is converting into list, into two list format, 1 to 14. So that method we can use here, how to use range function in this. And also here we will be using for loop for I in, then you can take range of values, range of, then 15. So then what you need to do here, then you can see print of, then I, then end equal to you can specify here. So if you specify with comma separator, then that's, now let's see. So here 0 to 14 we have. So now what we need to understand here, then we need to give range function using this list. So when I execute here, see now these are the values that we have, and how we can make it some more using range function. Let's see. For I in, then we have range of 1 comma 10. Then what we need to do here, so print of, then I, then you can say square of, or you can say square, then I'm just writing here, then now what we need to do here, then is, so just I'm making the string here, that's it. Now I into I. So this is how we can, now you can observe here 1 square 1 into 2, that is 1, 2 square 2 into 2, that is 4. So we can able to get it the values here using range function. So that's how we can create values or list by using range function. Okay, so thank you so much and see you in the next class.